is hanging out with all of your other moderators.
Right.
Right. So, and like I said, like we always said, uh, some of us have multi-channels, so Nightbot would help with that, both of them. But you gotta give them an extra command if you have two channels and you use a Nightbot. For example, I have one for the cruising channel, and I'm just completing the gaming channel, so I had to do the commands
That's right.
for both channels. Yeah, it doesn't do it for one, but you gotta do the commands for both channels. And
You're echoing.
am I?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is this saying excellent? It should not be excellent.
There it goes. It's good.
That's very odd.
Yep.
Okay.
Two microphones and two speakers cannot be in the same space at the same time.
Yeah, I thought that was, it should be unmuted. I don't know why it came back on. I must have.
Interference. Feedback.
Oh, it's feedback. That's why I don't. Yeah, sometimes tech will be finicky like a cat, and yeah, so it's one of those things you got to deal with, especially when you're doing a live broadcast, which it should be. It's on a different. I don't get the different, because this mic, the webcam I have right here is different than the one I have on my phone, so it should be on a different frequency or something like that. I don't.
Look.
Just, what is that?
This is what we hand out on the ship.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that a cold bar?
Yeah, it's our QR code.
Oh yeah, especially we need to get that on a content creator.
And let me show you how to get one of them. Oh, while we're in a tech lesson, I might as well.
You show me a business card?
No.
Why not?
Hello, Alice. I can hear her in the background.
Hello, Alice.
Good
Just come
evening.
over.
Oh, did you like the show this morning? Did you get to see the show this morning, Alice?
Yeah, she was in the chat.
Okay, so you saw Cheryl packing and unpacking.
No,
Now that you see, you should make.
I was not watching. I'm sorry.
You need to watch that part. It's hilarious. 48 hours before they get ready to go on the cruise, she starts unpacking. I said, "Oh man," I said, "Dude, I'll be praying for you, bro. I'll be praying for you, bro. You're gonna need it."
If it's
Alice, since Alice is here, I got a question for her. How many shoes do you bring on a cruise?
How many pair of shoes?
I bring sneakers, a pair of dress-up shoes, and a pair of flip-flops to wear to the pool or as slippers. And I might bring, depending on where we're going, actual water shoes to go into the ocean with them.
So Eddie, you're a very lucky man. Let's say. How many shoes does Cheryl bring? I think she's made like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes.
What you said?
I
10.
don't know.
10 pairs.
Yeah, it was, I don't know that actually happened. I know I saw 3 more pairs go in, so there was 8 total.
Oh.
And Cruise Vet is in the house. Hello, Cruise Vet.
Oh, Cruise Vet's in the house. Cruise Vet, if you could come in, do you have a link for them? Because remember, I got that tech day. I got that video capture card. I have. What did I do with the instructions? I'll find that later. I keep looking at. It's so small. Cruise Vet, can you tell me what the name of that video card you got me from Amazon? You can put it on the chat for me so I can look it up. So it's a possible way to
Hey,
figure that out.
Destination Fun just made it in. Hello, welcome in. Good evening.
Destination Fun. Destination Fun is also a Nightbot graduate. She's having fun
Nightbot
with the
graduate.
Nightbot. Gotta put the
My
graduate
keys.
school. So,
Okay, so I want to show you guys this because a lot of us are growing and we want to start branching out into other things, such as, you know, social media, such as making a website, such as, you know, just spreading ourselves out beyond YouTube. A good way to do this, if you have a collection of links that you want to send people to, is first of all, make a website or make a link tree, and then you would get a flow code. Now, what flowcode.com is a free QR code generator. And what this is you create a code and you can customize the code pretty much any way that you want to. I mean, it's a little limited, but this is the flow, what the flow code is going to look like. Now let's make a new one and call it J&S Store. Wait. Okay.
well, he's
I want
doing that. Fun.
I
Like
want
you,
my flow.
let me spell that. Oh, there you go. You got it now.
Okay. Yeah, it says I want my flow code to look like, and it's got different shapes. You can choose patterns to put in your code. For Cruising is Fun Anytime, we put the diamonds because that's the shape of the thing that she was into back in the day for the college years. For JNS, I put for JNS, I put in hearts because we love y'all. You know, I really do mean that. Now, here's where your branding is going to come in handy. Okay. Ours is orange and blue. Everything we put out is going to be orange and blue. So I choose orange. And if you notice, it's changing over here on the right-hand side as you change it here. Then you can choose a shape. Now, I chose a circle for ours, but for the store, I might want to switch it up and choose a square one. Square ones will probably sit on a graphic design a whole lot easier and within lines whenever you bring it over into Canva or Adobe Express or any one of your graphic design tools that you use. So if you're making a special one, what I would do is make it square. That way you can differentiate between the two. Then in the center of the code, you can add a custom text or upload a logo or image in the Pro version. Now, the image file that you can put in the middle of your code is going to be pretty much your logo, which is what I would do. Now, you can pull that from your hard drive and upload it to Flowcode here on the individual code itself. Now, let me go ahead and find that here. And it's going to ask you to drag to reposition the photo. You can zoom it out or zoom it in based off of how big your logo is. And now I put it within the guidelines of how big the center box of the flow code is going to be. And then you hit save. Now, if you notice, it's going to put that logo in the middle of your flow code.
Nice.
Okay, so basically you can just go to flowcode.com, follow the instructions, connect with us. See, we're doing this.
Mhm.
We're doing this live, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what I'm going to set up. Contact with us. Type in your goods. Let's see here. Why are we doing this live? Yes, we're doing this live because I can't do it by myself. I wish I could, but I'm so old. I'm not old as Eddie is, but I'm old, and my brain is not working like it used to back in the day. But yeah. So after you get your fill out your instructions, you just follow the directions with full code. You could make your own design, uh, whatever you want to have. Now, if you after you make the design, can you put this like cards, or do you have to have a
You can, but there's some more steps that you have to follow.
Okay, okay, let's go ahead and just finish this.
Okay, right now what I'm getting is our shop URL and copying it. That way I can paste it. Hang on, I think we got a guest in the panel here. Let me see who this is. No, this is a faceless person with a Godzilla thing. So unfortunately we cannot let faceless people in to our panel, and I need the moderators. I need the moderators to pay attention closely to the chat, please. Eddie,
Okay.
I need you on the chat.
And Alice can be the backup.
And whoever else has a blue wrench by their name, please watch the chat closely.
Okay.
Now the flow code has been designed, but it still doesn't have a destination. What I would do is send them to our store because it's a store flow code. Now I have janiceadventures.net, our real website, over on the one with the circle, which is the one that we hand out on the ship. Okay. But instead I want to put our store link because this is the store flow code. So you would put the spread shop link in here, and then after that you can let's see. Okay, your flow code. This is all pro stuff here. Go ahead, Eddie.
I'm checking chats. I don't find the person. I think it's in Z's chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him, and I don't know him.
Yeah.
So we're moving on.
Yeah, we are. Okay, and then you would hit create and download. It creates the flow code for you. It assigns it to that website, and then it downloads it to your machine. And then you could share it out. And a lot of times what we do is on the ship, I'll run out of flow codes to hand out. And what I do is I save it to the phone. See? Let me see if I can. Wait a minute. Let me put me in solo layout here. That way everybody can see it. You can get people to scan your phone.
Now you have a face on the background.
But do you know who it is?
I don't know who it is. The person is.
Yeah.
So don't let him.
Okay, but all right.
So yeah, I ask people to scan my phone, and what that'll do is that'll send them to jnisadventures.net. That way you don't have to pass out cards. You can have a digital card right here, your QR code that people can scan with their phone while you're on the ship or wherever. You know, even if you're running a business, this is a good way to do it. Is if you have a website or a link that you can send them to, create a flow code, and send them to that link. And that's what we hand out on the ship.
So is there a place if you want to make some I got confused for a second. If you want to make cards with your QR code and hand them out, or you just, what do you use? I mean, how did you get the, do you have to print out all the stuff you use to pass out stuff? Or do
I printed them out, and what I do is I created a page with 6 of them on there, and I cut them out and hand them out as we see people on the cruise ship.
Okay, so yeah, there is. All right, yeah, because I was asking because when I used to have my lawn service, I used to have like business cards made out. This is when they, I think it was Staples or something like that. I gave them a design, and they said, "Yeah, we could do that, Mr. Robertson. Maybe with the cards, it was a reasonable price." I did that. I also did flyers, so that's one reason. if I could go to Staples and get a design and get it on the QR code, they could do one for me because I don't have a printer, and yeah, so printers are not as popular like it used to be back in the day. So yeah, so that's one of the reasons I asked that question. So
Cool.
okay, we are continuing into the next subject.
Now, let me pop out a solo.
All right, so
Okay, and yeah, after you're done with that, you can just share it. You can print it, or you can download it to your phone. That way, you can have everyone scan your phone, and you don't have to worry about papers or passing anything out. Another good place to put it on is on your door decoration.
mm-hmm. Oh, especially if you go on a cruise. A lot of the crews, a lot of people that work on ship want to have company. They say, "Hey, he's a content creator," and they probably take one of that. They might take a picture of it, and they got their own social media and stuff like that. I've been watching. So I was watching this afternoon this young lady that is a entertainer on a cruise ship, and basically she was saying, "This is my daily life on a cruise," and with her time off and stuff like that. So yeah, and they come by near your room, they see that and say, "Hey, he might be a content creator. I want to see what he talks about,
Yep.
our experiences with the cruise." So yeah, that's a good thing to do. I will
Good way
be
to
doing
network.
it. Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah, it's
called
a real
network, Gary. Yeah, Eddie says it's network, and yeah, network is key.
Absolutely.
Especially when you try to grow your channel, the combination of YouTube and StreamYard and Nightbot, all three of them work as one. So yeah.
I just found a new function in StreamYard. The person that was trying to come in on the panel, if you hit the three dots that are in the upper right hand corner of that thumbnail, you got some options. Either add it to the stream, remove from studio, or ban from studio. So that's another layer of protection that StreamYard has put out there for us.
Which is good. And a lot of people don't know, if you do a StreamYard, if you go on somebody's live, you can connect your other channels with that.
Hey Z,
yeah.
your like button timer is misspelled. Two of your words, hit and the are spelled correctly. No, the button is misspelled. No,
yeah.
and like is misspelled also. So LIKE and then BUTTON.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put my lights. I got me another light system. I forgot to turn on when I was typing. I'll go ahead and double that.
Well, that's where a backlit keyboard would come in handy also.
Yeah. 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 Well, that's another time for another story. But yeah, I'll take it that as soon as we get down here.
The thing in the chat for Z, the description of the item.
Well, yeah, I had not seen. Yeah, what's that?
There you go. So the thing you wanted to know.
Oh, Kuzet. I appreciate that, bro. Yes, I need glasses as I can see. I'm close. I'm very close to my TV. I don't want to move because this chair is driving me insane. And yeah. Hashtag WD-40.
I did over the picture of the person, and it did say to me to add him to the stream, but I did not.
Right.
I typed the name on another page because I couldn't find him in any other chats.
Right.
And there's no channel.
All right.
So, glad you're in because I'll tell you after we get out of here.
Yeah, and I saw it. I know you probably saw what I saw, and that's why I started pushing buttons.
Yeah, so that's now what he just did is a lesson. See, now
it's a lesson well learned.
Yes, it's a lesson well learned. Yes,
I earned that one. Okay, so yes, we know better. when
I had, well,
and just let it anybody onto the panel.
yes,
Repeat the bullet tonight.
especially when I had that before happen, and it wasn't, well, it wasn't as bad as what we had a couple of weeks ago, but it was something like similar to that a couple of months ago, and
Okay,
I found out who it was who did it, and I banned the person
Um,
and the husband. It was a couple who did it. So, and I just said, okay, I had enough. I banned it. Put their names on there, put their channels on there, and Nightbot and YouTube will take care of that. Thank you for Nightbot, and thank you YouTube for that. And Kuzvet, thank you for that. I'll check that out as soon as we get done. Yeah, so it's
cool. Thank you, Cruise Vet.
Appreciate that. Hopefully I can get it done before they leave on their vacation. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming into Jeremy's Tech Adventures. Thank you for our panel.
Thank you, Sensei.
Yes. And the better we get, the more you guys are going to learn.
Yes.
The next, I know I said the next tech adventure is going to be something else, but what I've discovered is Canva. Okay. The next tech adventure live stream is going to be all about Canva and how it stacks up against Adobe Express. So you don't.
Oh, that would be, yeah, because right now I'm using Adobe Express. I love it. And I think I sent Jeremy, one of my buddies on my gaming channel sent me a great intro to my channel. I think I sent it to you.
Mm-hmm.
He sent one to him, and then he sent me 3 others today. And the one I have on today, I'm gonna put on. It's on my shorts list. If you want to check it out, give your opinion on what he did. I might use that for the intro for the gaming channel. It's pretty cool. And there's another one that's silent that has my favorite game on it. I'm gonna put a song on that one. But yes.
Cool.
All right, so we get ready to get out of here. We gotta thank everybody in here. Jeremy, Eddie. He's gonna have another quickie. I know he is. He's gonna have one before he goes to bed. By the way, at 8 o'clock, if you guys want to see me practice and get killed all the time, the gaming channel Prime Time will be coming on at 8 o'clock Central. Yes, and
you want to see me get whooped.
Yeah, you want to see me get whooped and act like a fool. And by the way, that gaming channel is PG-18. So
okay.
If I get frustrated, you might see some colorful words.
Thanks for letting everybody know.
Colorful words, yeah. But Prime Time, 8 o'clock Central. Don't forget tomorrow morning, our morning show tomorrow, because we got 2 more episodes before this guy goes on vacation, and me and Eddie gonna take over.
I know that's right. All right, everybody, take care of each other out there. Show some love. Show some love. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you. Have a great evening, everybody.